Transform your tiny space. DIY tropical pocket-sized bungalow front yard landscaping ideas. Introduction. Create your own tropical oasis in a tiny space. Welcome to Decor Today. If you're dreaming of transforming your front yard into a tropical retreat, even with limited space, this video is for you. Today, we'll guide you through DIY landscaping ideas to give your tiny bungalow front yard a lush, vibrant, tropical feel. From choosing the right plants to using natural materials and layout techniques, this approach will help you design a pocket-sized paradise that feels like an escape from the everyday. Stay tuned for tips on how to maximize space, enhance visual appeal, and create a tranquil environment. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and let us know in the comments what inspires you most. Tropical greenery, choosing the right plants for a small space. The first step in creating a tropical paradise is selecting plants that evoke the tropical vibe without overwhelming your space. Opt for compact, low-maintenance species like bamboo palms, bird of paradise, and philodendrons, which bring a lush look without taking over. Consider placing taller plants at the back to create a layered effect, making the yard appear larger. These hardy plants also add a variety of textures, from broad leaves to graceful, slender stalks, creating the perfect backdrop. Remember, you're aiming for a sense of Strategic layout: how to make the most of limited space. For a small tropical front yard, layout is essential. Use pathways and zones to give your space structure. Start by creating a winding path with stones or stepping blocks, which will add depth and make the yard feel bigger. Place seating areas or small benches at strategic points, surrounded by plants or decor, to create the impression of different rooms in your tiny oasis. This layering effect makes the space feel multidimensional and provides cozy nooks that encourage relaxation. Natural materials, bringing the tropics to your yard. One of the key elements in tropical landscaping is the use of natural materials like bamboo, wood, and stone. Incorporate these materials into your space by using bamboo fencing for privacy, adding wooden benches, or using stones for pathways. These textures add warmth and an earthy feel, bringing a sense of nature into the design. Incorporating a mix of materials helps balance the space and ensures it doesn't feel too dense or crowded. Adding water elements, a small fountain or bird bath. A small water feature like a fountain or bird bath instantly enhances the tropical atmosphere of your yard. Even in a limited area, a trickling fountain adds sound and movement, bringing a calming, spa-like effect to the space. Choose a compact fountain that complements the materials and textures of your landscape. Not only does this add to the aesthetic, but it also attracts birds and wildlife, making the space feel even more alive. Tropical color palette, infusing warm and bright hues. Incorporate colors that remind you of the tropics, such as greens, yellows, and vibrant oranges. You can achieve this by selecting flowering plants like hibiscus or birds of paradise, which add a pop of color. Additionally, add throw pillows or garden accessories in tropical shades to seating areas. This splash of color brings energy and warmth, making the space feel like a lively, welcoming retreat. Lighting for ambience, setting the mood for evenings. Good lighting can completely transform your tropical garden at night. Use warm, low-level lighting to highlight pathways, plants, and seating areas. String lights or lanterns with warm bulbs add a cozy, intimate feel, while small spotlights on larger plants create drama and depth. With thoughtful lighting, you can enjoy the ambience of your tropical garden even after the sun sets. Creating visual depth with layered planting. Layering plants of different heights adds visual depth, making a small yard feel much larger. Place taller plants or palms at the back, medium-height plants like ferns in the middle, and small ground cover plants like moss at the front. This effect gives your yard a natural, jungle-like feel and enhances the sense of escape in your tiny tropical space. Maintaining balance with open spaces. While it's tempting to fill every inch with greenery, leaving some open areas is crucial for balance. Use stones, gravel, or low-growing grass patches to create breathing space between plant clusters. These open areas prevent the space from feeling too cluttered, making it look serene and inviting. Open spaces also allow room for movement and relaxation, giving you more flexibility to enjoy your yard. Conclusion: embrace your tiny tropical paradise. With these DIY tips, creating a tropical oasis in your tiny bungalow front yard is entirely possible. Thoughtful plant selection, strategic layout, natural materials, and a balanced mix of colors and textures all contribute to an inviting space that feels larger than it is. Remember, it's all about balance, so let your creativity flow without overcrowding the space. Subscribe, like, and comment to let us know your favorite tropical design tip, and stay tuned for more design ideas on Decor Today.